go through something to recover. Remember, we were made blind. I know I was blind. Why know I was blind? Because when I woke up, I said, oh, I used to be in a, see, I'm actually telling you about my history. It's a story. I used to be in a law school, Monday to Monday to Monday, 24 hours a day. I rested my head there, I slept there, I ate there. That was my house. I lived there for 2.5 years straight. I was around some of the dogs that were there in the 60s, all of them. All of them. Boy, did I get a lesson. I was there every day. I saw it all. Half of y'all wasn't even there. I'm looking, I ain't seen none of y'all. I was in there. They gave me a title. It said, it's off of me, the chief of the castle. That's how and the things that I experienced, and here's the key. I saw God in my brothers. I never experienced God in myself, and that's being for real. And I said, wow, I can see God in them. Why don't you see that in me? Guess what? As time went on, and years went on, and years went on, and I started to wake up. It didn't just happen overnight, but it happened in one day. Let me say that again. It didn't happen overnight, but it did happen in one day, on that glorious day. That's what our enlightenment says. Rise up and wake up. If you see your enlightenment, it tells you that it says in that glorious day. So it happened in one day, that becomes a glorious day for you. So I woke up one day. I was around for years and years and years. I was going out. One day I woke up. And then I saw what I saw in my brothers. I saw it in myself. Because I became born again. Not of the womb, but the mind of all. And boy, did I see the real deal. I saw the real deal. And all of that stuff that I bear witness that my brothers and sisters had before me, I now saw in me. That's why I knew who God was. I didn't just say who God was. I started to see who God was. And my 120 came off the paper and came right to me. In other words, all of that 120 that I've been teaching, came off the paper. When I looked at the lessons, I said, damn, all of that is happening to me. It came right off the paper. I said, damn, that's actually happening. Everything that they talking about, it's happening to me. I see it. That's when I bear witness that saw who. Before I might have bear witness just Allah, Raheem, and Supreme, and everybody else. When I started to bear witness that saw who was God, is when saw who resurrected from the dead. I had to take them steps. And that's why God's been telling y'all, man, this is not a, we don't just walk around, I got time, man, please. It takes 9 months for anything to be born. Born means to come into existence. The knowledge that in the cycle just means that you have completed yourself. You think you just do that as soon as you get it? I got ready to say in one day. It will happen in one day, but you got to take steps to get to that day. And that's what I'm talking about being real and just with yourself. You see, because in the Bible it says God will not be mocked. You know what that means? When I say God will not be mocked, does anybody here know what I mean when I say God will not? Somebody tell me what that means. Anybody? God will not be mocked.
Like no limitation.
Huh?
So really, like when you say God will not be marked, it's like he's always here, and he has no limitation. He's gonna, be supreme, always and forever.
Well, another meaning of what they are saying.
You also need to say Mark. You say
M-O-C-K.
Not Mark, it's Mark.
Mark, okay. Okay. Mark.
M-O-C-K. God will not be mocked.
Right, okay.
Does anybody know what I mean when I say that? What does it say? What does it mean? Say it again.
Not be disrespected or not be disrespected or made a fool of.
Or made a fool of.
Okay.
Made a fool of. God will not be mocked. He will not be made a fool of. Why does it say that? Because it says you cannot play and think that you're going to get over. Let me say it again. You cannot play and think you're going to get over. Because God cannot be mocked. Righteousness, in other words, righteousness is not a game. If you think you're going to be out there playing and you're going to get the truth coming to you, you got a sad, you got another story coming. It ain't going to happen. You got to be just and true. The Quran tells you about the leader. I forget exactly how it goes, but it means that an unrighteous person cannot enter into heaven unless a camel can walk through the eye of the leader. Figure that one out for yourself. May not say camel, but I'm using the word camel. Don't you understand what I'm saying? An unrighteous person cannot enter into the kingdom of Allah. And the only way he or she can enter into the kingdom of Allah is if a camel can walk the eye of the moon. Show me how a camel can walk the eye of the moon. Can't do it. And then therefore the unrighteous cannot enter into the kingdom of Allah. Allah cannot be mocked. Again, if you don't want to clean up yourself, stop trying to act like everything nobody knows. Yeah, the truth knows. And that's why it tells you, if that servant who knew the will of the supreme being, knew what he was supposed to do, knew what she was supposed to do, and didn't do it, not going to shower him with blessings. If you didn't know, that's different. That's why the God says the ignorant are not held responsible. But those that run around here every day talking about, I know, they go out there and be wrong. It tells you if the civilized, the one that knows, go out here and do stuff and know the will. Know what is the will? The will is the word telling you what you got to do. And you go out here and don't do it. Or you got to do something different. You say, oh, nobody knows. God knows everything. You know why God knows? Because you know. I'm not talking about no mystery stuff. You can lie to everybody else, but can you lie to yourself? You could say, yo, I don't sniff dope. And tell everybody in this audience, I don't sniff dope. You lying to everybody else. You know. So I know you sniff. Told you fool. Fool everybody else between fooling yourself. That's why the law knows. Because you and the law is whole. So you ain't escaping nothing. out of sight. That's justice. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about justice. All this foolishness that's going on out here. Everybody say, why? Why is this? Why is this? Why is that? You know what I say? I say it too. Why? Why them damn Jews out there? And I know the God said don't talk about it. Why them Jews out there slaughtering Palestinians? And America just sit back and say, well, would your police don't do it? And the Jews, are we gonna do it anyway? We're gonna kill men, women, and children. Get out there. I say, why? Why is that? Why is that? I was listening to my mother-in-law the other day on the phone. I know I'm running on, but I just got something to say. And she said, people are talking about why. She's a Jehovah's Witness. She said, people are talking about why did this happen? Why did this happen? She says, what's wrong with them? Don't you know that God gave man free will? Think about it. I mean, he didn't make you a slave. He gave you free will. So he's not forcing you to do wrong because you want. That's what she said. Here's what I said. There's a whole lot of wrong going on out there. Why is this going on? Same question. And you know what I do? I'm going to tell you all what I do. I put it on us. Just us. Justice. Justice means just us. And I put it on us because I say, it's all dependent upon the cause. So therefore, all of this craziness that's happening out here, that's the will. If you want something to change, you gotta will it into existence. And therefore, all of us are held responsible for all this foolishness. I'm not gonna try to act like we don't have nothing to do with it. Maybe somebody could explain to you. If you can, get up here in this moment. Talk to me on the side. Get up here and teach Bill. I say I blame it on us. You know why? Because we ain't together. If we come together as one, I think we can make anything we want to happen. All this evilness that's happening out here in this world, because everybody's all scattered all over the place, we ain't unifying our force. Our unified body and mind cause all kinds of things to happen. That's the power that I see in that. You can see the power in yourself, you can see the power collectively as a whole. And I'm going to say this and I'm going to let it go. I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove what I'm saying. Decades ago, in Medina, on the cow Avenue, we used to play, Bowls used to play bowls. Brooklyn would play Mecca would play the Bronx, and so on. It was a playground. We used to go to the playground and play. After college, we would come down out of the park, and all of us would go out because they had a game. You know, so, oh, Mecca's playing the game. Oh, we're going to go watch the game. And we'd be all down there, hundreds of people. 2, 3, 4, 500. We'd be on the cow Avenue. One day, I'll tell you, this is another one of my little history stories. Y'all know first of all, me and him started playing with each other. And we started acting like we was going to fight each other. People were sitting all on the benches and everything. The guards and nurses and like that. Me and him was standing on that cow Avenue. But we knew we was playing. And anybody else kind of knew we was playing. It was like being on stage. Everybody was watching the show. So 85% of the building on the Cow Avenue thought that we was really going to start fighting. So they called the Seaside Power. 911. 911 came. We all sitting there. Me and Sai over there, me over there. We saw them come. They pulled up with their car. And then they got out the car. all of us, and all of us was like one, just big one person. And we was looking at each other, we looked at the devil looked at us, and the devil started shaking. He got scared. He said, we heard there was something going on, and we looked at him, he said, nah, we just playing. And we looked at the devil was shaking, and we looked at each other, and we started laughing. All of us started laughing, because we saw how when we all came together, we had so much power that we were like Shasha used to say, all minds are one. I saw that. I've seen it made, that's just an example. How I saw when all minds are together, we can do whatever we want to do. And we know what we're doing. They might not know what we're doing, but we know what we're doing. And that's why I said, when I say, why is this happening? Why is this happening? That's what I'm saying. If we come together, we can accomplish whatever we want. We don't have to ask why. Because we know what the 8th degree says. At the end of that degree, it tells you all things are caused, and it tells you by whom. So, that's my point. That is my point. Who is the Son of Man? Who? Listen, he put his hand up, so he's saying himself. The supreme being. Yeah, we the supreme, and all that is caused by who? You don't bear witness to your own proof. It's telling you right there. It's telling you right there. So when you start saying, why is all this? Look at the Son of Man. All that is caused by the Son of Man. Though my mother-in-law said, God didn't make you slaves. He gave you free will. So he's not responsible for what's happening.